Hello guys, this is it, Priori versus Singularity, NSL Season 3 semifinal matchup. Round 1 here, the map is gonna be Summit. Priori starting as Marines up in Atrium, and down Singularity starting as Aliens. It's gonna be a very exciting matchup.
And I just kind of want to point out to you right there is that strong start there, all the aliens going down the same side, calling a reactor crush.
Well, a lot of them are together now, moving through in Crossroads, meeting up here in Glass Hallway. Blink and Shades and Ritual now coming here. Oh boy, I don't like this.
That's it. Great positioning by those aliens.
Oh!
Hitting.
Oh my God!
Drifter's still up. If they win this fight, it's going to be a huge win. It's still 2v3. Now it's 3v1.
Carnage was able to kind of push them away. I mean, they lost a couple in that, or 3 in that. Cutie Lurk and Sharp now coming out through Crossroads, going on the other side in Crevice, and they're going to meet Sweetie Bot in there.
The biggest thing about that first play, the 9-second spawn delay that they put all those Marines back through. Really good win for positional advantage.
Sweetie Bot takes it to the face. 4 Skulks now coming through Crevice.
No.
5! This is dangerous.
They might do it. They might go to Atrium.
I wonder if they're... No. They're coming back with that Drifter, moving back into Crossroads. They're not going to let Priori settle around.
This is good play right here. You can see the power of pack play right now.
Look at that. Great job with the Mucus and the Enzyme. Good job, though, with Priori.
Strong meds.
Almost. Blink and Shades doing a good job taking down a couple of Singularity's Skulks, but not enough. They do get cleaned up there. Cutie Lurk in the back, though. Sweetie Bot and Ritual now here in Crevice. Rebuilding that up. Sharp jumping off the ceiling, getting Sweetie Bot off.
You don't want to lose the 3rd natural in a row. Great momentum start by Singularity right now. They've literally set the pace for this game, and they've given themselves quite a lead. No Marine pressure for the first 120 seconds. That means both of these extractors are going to be up, and we're probably going to see their PvE, Crags, Whips, and support structures coming online too.
Blink and Shades now moving into Computer Lab, sniping off that Drifter. Unbuilt Harvester right now. That's being sniped. Sharp around the corner. He's going to be backed up by ZZ Lurk. Shades and Blink in here, taking down ZZ Lurk. And Sharp is not going to be able to engage.
So this is kind of a good recovery that the Marines are going through right now. They picked the Drifter, I think, and they've also got this RT almost down. If they can make this solid recovery, it could try to get them back into the game.
Nice. That was a great job there from Sharp, flanking one of the Marines while the Drifter and another Skulk were coming down from sub-access. Now 4 of these guys, or 3 of these guys in Singularity moving in Summit Reception. Sweetie Bot was in the corner.
That's what they call the Sweeney Bot. Is how he just sits there. He almost got the pick, but regardless of whether killing him, that damage on those Skulks, there's no Drifter nearby, they're going to be low for the next engagement. They'll probably have to fall back.
Exactly. That chip damage really is worth something. ZZ Lurk now as a Lurk. Double Lurk play from Singularity. I believe saw a lot of double Lurk play from you guys earlier today, which worked out really well.
Really good for clearing Marines in the early game.
Yeah. Well, and also getting around the map. You guys were utilizing those lurks earlier to just get around the map so quickly and respond to all this pressure. Oh, great job there in Data Core.
Was that a 3-man clear with 2 lurks?
Yep.
Just kind of shows you how the early game lurk is basically the Marine Slayer and the team defender because they can hold up so much pressure.
Well, here we go. 3 Skulks and 2 Lurks up against Sweetie Bot and Shades. They don't have a chance there in Comp Lab. And this Pain Train moves towards flight control where poor Ritual is there alone. Oh, God. Great pack play, huh, from Singularity.
Yeah, pack play has become like kind of the new metagame thing you could say because so many teams do it and they find it's so effective. There's like the only way to really counter it is to have like really good Marines pick the Skulks out of the pack. Then your high life forms are left alone, and that's when they get most vulnerable. The second thing is to have a second pressure wave ready to push where they're not. Because if they're packing, well, if they're packing, then they're not going to be somewhere else. Most places will be open. And that's your one weakness of a pack play, is the ability to look at that depression almost. Look at that depression.
Carnage and Blink here in ventilation, being engaged by Singularity. Oh, I thought Carnage actually dropped to the ground. Oh, but he gets spiked down. Nice response time from Singularity. So far, a lot of these fights happening, and you know, the contested areas a lot is data core, you know, flight and computer lab. So far, back and forth so far in this game, 5 minutes, 20 seconds.
Yeah, and the aliens are really dictating the entire flow of this game. You see that counter pressure, though, going on in computer lab? I kind of figure that Locklear is a great micromanager, and it's like, in order to get back into this game, you just got to keep pressuring. Don't let the aliens keep dictating the flow of the game. When you pressure, it makes them respond. They can't just afford to leave 2 Marines here forever. So you see the lurks have pulled back. That gives you a little bit of time to cap. And it's like, that kind of stuff is the only way that they have to get back into it. Depression almost going down. ZZ lurk almost going down. It's just how you try to get back into a game. It's just don't give up and keep fighting.
Blink and Carnage now coming out through pipe junction down into ventilation, so they'll have 2 on the east, 2 on the west. But here we go, Singularity pack lane again, and taking Priori Marines out of computer lab and moving into flight control. Blink and Carnage here in ventilation still. So it looks like the RT in flight is going to go down, and it looks like this one in ventilation is going to be in trouble.
That's just, you know, that is the power of double pressure right there. I mean, didn't work out as best as it could. I mean, he might pick this lurk right here. If he can land the shot.
Oh, and ZZ comes right behind and takes Carnage out. And they do save that, which is great. Sharp and Cutie Lurk coming now into Crossroads where Ritual is. Ritual taking down Sharp, and Cutie Lurk biting him in the face, taking him out. And right now, I mean, this game really looks like it's eking towards Singularity, would you say?
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, even though I was, like, impressed with the double pressure, with Crossroads power down, you know, Marines are getting stuck. They have WEP1, A1, but they have no mines, they have no shotguns, and they won't be able to get them soon. Locklear is going to spend as much as he can trying to get the pressure out and trying to cap an RT. It's looking really grim, though. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to safely pull this back, especially with Fades only 40 seconds away.
Carnage now here in Data Core alone, and we got SweetieBot and Ritual coming in to Crossroads. Sharp seeing that movement in. We also got a Marine in flight control, looking like he's about to get ready for an RT drop, and poor Carnage is going to get caught here.
It's kind of ripped apart by those monsters.
Yeah, and Ritual and SweetieBot moved from Crossroads now back into Computer Lab. As Blink comes down through Reactor Core, the Sys chain has moved into Data Core.
There you go. Focus in the crag first because it prolongs the entire fight in there. Really good call on there. Oh, look at this though.
Oh, God.
Look at him flank. Except he gets flanked in the process. This fight's going either way until he goes down, and then it's just a cleanup from there.
Carnage and Blink back into Data Core, pushing back the infestation. The power is at 25% in there as Singularity moves back. You know, this whole time, which is kind of funny, in terms of resources, Singularity has just been at a steady 3 the entire time. Priori hasn't dropped below 3 since the start of the game.
Yeah, and it's that double pressure. They constantly, you know, okay, Marines are attacking comp lab. I'll go to comp lab. Uh-oh, now they're in ventilation. Go back to ventilation. And it's just this back and forth war over these 3 RTs, you know, on the alien side. Now that Fades are out, we could see some variation going here because aliens their tech is in their life form. So we're going to see whether Locklear can command this team into a zone.
87 health for Cookie. Almost flash fade. Depression really low as well.
Taking a look over there in flight control. Trying to solo out SweetieBot versus ZZ Lurk. It's not able to pull out ahead of it.
Well, now Ritual and Shades are sitting down here in Crossroads. Shotgun's almost done. Weapons 1, Armor 1 is completed. Oh, boy.
This is one of those games. I don't think you can call it yet until they run out of P-Res. Marines are stacked with P-Res. It was a brutal
Look at
fight
that.
in Crossroads.
I know, and Carnage and Blink like coming around the corner like, hey guys, we're here.
Don't be a little bit low there. He forced out a 51. Don't go in. Don't do it. That's dangerous. Go in.
Nice job there by Carnage. He's alone. Clean
Now,
up.
here comes the part where the Marines try to get back in it. They got 2 lives of shotguns here. You see everybody's down into the 20s. Blink's going to take a shotgun. Everybody's got their guns out. Carnage will take one too. This is where the game gets decided.
Yeah, like you said, everyone's got a shotgun now, and this is it. And this is really going to be a good counter against these 2 lurks. You know, against Cookie, who's a fade. Depression now is being pushed back so easily here in Data Core as Carnage and Blink move up. Nice whip placement here around the corner, getting a little chip damage.
Crossroads fight, that fade. Thinking about it, lurk thinking about it. Don't think about it, just run. Just run.
Just get out of there.
Just run. The only way to win shotguns is to catch them in the reload or catch them on the flank. Never direct fight them. Especially with, like, you know, the team lineup here. Priori's pretty good shooters. So it's going to be up to them. They got to kill life forms to keep themselves in this game. And they might be able to come back from this rough open.
So far, I mean, it looks like here in Data Core, Blink and Carnage has really pushed them in. Cookie now coming around the corner. Might get him! Does! Nice!
Great pick. Like, out of position, like I said. That's how you get those shotguns. Blink! Oh my goodness! Cookie.
I thought he was actually going to get him because he was just waiting there.
Yeah, honestly, he should have had him. The truth be told.
Oh, there we go.
Where were the meds? I don't think Locklear knew that he needed meds.
Well, Ritual
there was no
Shades.
meds that dropped on him, and he could have maybe got a fade out of it.
Yeah. Ritual and Shades now here in Comp Lab. ZZ and Cutie Lurk coming in.
Right here.
Cookie taking down
Force alert.
Carnage.
Force alert. You guys can do it. You got shotguns. Don't let them suppress.
Nice job. And they do take out that Harvester.
There's
Oh!
Second skull?
That was a skulk, but it was like in the face. And they get spiked down slowly by that chip damage.
And it's like, you know how you get out of lurk pinches like that? You gotta pick a side and just push.
Yeah.
You ask the commander for meds, and you just go for it, and you get out. Because you can't let them surround that.
Yeah, they'll just keep spiking you, like, until you're dead.
The real thing is, like, waiting for skulks. You want your skulks to come in and sacrifice themselves so you can focus more on spikes. And that's what happens. One more life of shotguns for some people. So they had their mistake run with these shotguns. Now they got to make it count.
Oh my god, 3 Marines now coming through. Oh my god, Carnage goes down by a whip. Blink and Shade's the only ones left, and this doesn't look good. They may actually get trapped in here.
Blink and Shades, they got to stay close together. It's the only way to keep off this alien horde. Got to keep it close. Got to stay in cover too with all these in the area.
Blink goes down. Oh, and Shades go down. That is not good. I mean, look at also the P-res here for Singularity. Cutie Lurk at 55, Sharp at 55. So just 1 minute here until Onos can come out on the field?
Yeah, about a minute and a few seconds spare change or something like that, and then we're going to have the big heavy hitters of the aliens come out. And with, the P-res was spent. They used their shotgun lives. They're going to have to wait another 60 or 70 seconds before they can buy another one. So Marines are on their back foot again. I mean, they keep their naturals, but they keep losing P-res. It's going to start looking grim.
These lurks are just so awesome and dangerous. Wow, ZZ almost dying there. Cookie coming around the corner, taking Blink out.
Around the corner.
It's just...
Cookie, cookie, cookie,
oh! 12%! Cookie. That needs to be a soundboard. Blink and Shades now respawning in Atrium, coming through Reactor Core. 10% on that RT there. The Singularity can blow on it and it'll go down. Yeah, I'm always seeing these spikes everywhere. That must be so annoying for these Priori Marines. Every time they are in an engagement and they're fighting skulks or fighting a shade or a fade, there's always freaking spikes hitting them from somewhere and just doing that chip damage. Oh no! And Depression goes down.
Is that a fade?
Yeah, no, sorry, there was a lurk. Went down here in Glass Hallway. Also, Cookie almost went down to Carnage.
Well, look at that double pressure. Crossroads and Complab both getting taken out right here.
Wow,
Good
Harvester
step in
down.
momentum right there. And the second life shotguns, I should say, which isn't with natural res anymore.
But I don't know.
It's all from RTs. They're going to be coming up soon. So, but
Onai are out. Depression, after losing that lurk too, he just went Gorge. And here we go.
Oh, that shotgun and computer core is gone, skis. It's not coming back. There's no use getting that back.
Interesting enough here, Sharp, up against just those two, he was just focus fired on. He went from 100 to 30% in really short amount of time. But right now, I think it's really bad for Priori. Right now, they're going to need to focus fire down these big life forms, but it's just going to be tough to actually do. They do have phase tech research, so they're going to have to try to get a
second
hold
round
somewhere.
of shotguns. There it is. This is basically your last stand. I mean, they could hold out another 5 minutes and get another set or more RTs, but this is going to be it. You see that circle right there?
Yep.
It's just looking to kill something. Anything that comes towards it has a high chance of dying, because this is WEP 2. Locklear somehow managed to squeeze WEP 2 in here with his support. I mean, it could happen.
They are.
This is what shotguns are for.
Look at this. 4 Marines moving into Crossroads while the others are going into Reactor.
Oh, but they can
they got a phase gate.
Power build.
Yep.
They can beacon. He's got the money.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
He could do this.
Here
we go. And they may focus fire one of them. No, Singularity wisely gets out of there.
Great play by Singularity there.
97% built on that phase gate in Crossroads. You gotta be joking me.
No, sir, it ain't gonna go. But hey, these shotguns are running back. They want it.
They need it.
Someone else looking at it.
That
If they tap it.
They just need to tap it. Come on, come on, come on! It's up, it's up!
Gates up. Here we go. This is it. Gotta run
Oh,
away.
shotguns being.
Oh, you gotta run away. But make sure
Oh,
you shoot him.
no.
You gotta shoot him. No, you didn't shoot him.
Oh,
Now he's just gotta keep running. And that's probably gonna be a GG.
Yeah, I mean, that
There's
whole
nothing left.
Sweetie Bot and Shades, the only one with shotguns here, and I mean, that was it.
They're talking about it. Boom!
There we go.
Talking about it, and then they're like, yeah. Great effort. If that gate went up in Crossroads, you might have seen a different story with those Onoses. But the Onoses didn't engage. They stayed in the pit there, in an area where they can always fall back. And then Beacon's Force, gate doesn't get finished. Great plays by Singularity, just controlling the flow of that game. But you